Hey guys, how are you today? I'm about to start on a fun project that I've never actually done before with chalk paint. So I thought you could join in on the fun. And if this is something you've been wondering about doing, I'm gonna actually show you kind of the step-by-step and what the product through from beginning to end looks like. So if you're kind of have been wondering yourself, you can check it out for yourself. So back to the topic of what we're actually here for, chalk paint. Oh yeah. So I have a couple of aunts that have done some fun projects with chalk paint. And so one of my aunts helped my mom with one recently. She actually did her china hutch, her china cabinet. It was like a light wood, and now it is like a grayish black chalk paint, and it looks really cool. So I actually got the leftover stuff, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna try it on first, because I would like to do it on our kitchen table and maybe the chairs too, but I want to start smaller first, and I have something else that I've had in mind for a while. So we actually got a little nightstand that we're using for storage and just for stuff on top of it, and so it was for free. So I thought, you know, if I messed it up, it's not really gonna matter. So I'm gonna start with that. You know, it's smaller, I can test out this chalk paint, and I actually want to try and do some fun mismatched handles too. So I'm gonna take off the current ones and then go to World Market or Hobby Lobby and get some fun designs, and I kind of like that mismatched look. So I believe you can buy this chalk paint like at Ace Hardware, stores like that. Since I am using kind of the leftovers, I didn't actually buy it myself, but there is a brochure. So it's Amy Howard at Home is the brand. So I'm going to first show you the chalk paint itself. Looks like it's a charcoal color, so it should be a dark gray or black. And one thing that will be kind of interesting that I will show you from the beginning to end is you can control, you know, how dark or light or what it looks like based on how many coats. So if this is something you're wondering about trying, you can kind of see based on how many coats I decide to end up doing, how many maybe you want to do. There's also a clear wax. This is Amy Howard at Home Clear Wax. So you can put that on the top, or you don't have to, and it's more of that matte color. I'm almost thinking as of now that I will just keep it the matte color, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. And you can't forget the paintbrushes, because you don't want to be painting with your hands and making a mess. So I will be putting pictures and, like I said, the step-by-step process, so you can kind of follow along and see what it looks like with different coats. This is what I will be doing. So it's this little nightstand. There's drawers. See, it's already missing some knobs, so it's like it can only go up from there. And storing some games in there, but like I said, we got it for free, so it's like, it's not like I'm gonna ruin it. We have some record players, some fun stuff on top. So you can kind of see the color here, and I'll put another picture, and so that's what we're gonna be working with. We also, side note again, we hung up this sign the other day that I had gotten from one of the Rescued and Reclaimed shows at Metro here in town. It was on our front door, but it kept like flying off. So we found a better spot for it, and I love it. I was going to try and paint this on the patio, and I still might, but it looks like it's about to rain. So I'm thinking I might go in the garage, because it's obviously something, you know, you have to let dry for a little bit and then start again. We had a huge storm the other day with like golf ball and baseball size hail come through. Got some good old hail damage on the truck, which is always fun. It like busted out all of our patio lights. So on the bright side, we now have a very clean patio because we had to dust it all up, get all the glass up. So now that's clean, but a lot of people in town got it worse, so I'll take what we got. But I find it ironic because it's like I had my convertible, which was a cute little car. You know, I had a few door dings and stuff, but nothing major ever happened until I get a brand new truck. And this is the third thing I've gotten hit. I've gotten an incident in the parking garage, now hail damage. It's like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Jumping out of gun, I'm feeling like a winner.
here we have it, what it looks like after one coat of paint. You can still see a little bit of the wood through. I do kind of like that look, but I think I will do one more coat. I'm doing it out on our patio, so I made sure to put newspapers down, and I also cleaned it down with some Clorox wipes before I started. So here are the front of the drawers after one coat of paint. They look pretty similar to the main part of it. And I'm not doing the whole thing since you're only really going to be able to see the front of it. It's getting a little dark out, so I turned the patio light on, so it might look a little different, but I did put a second coat on. So it's still drying, but it is a little bit darker. It covered some of those wood spots coming through, which I honestly kind of like that look, but I do like this look too. And at least it turned out to be a nice night and didn't rain, because that could have been bad. So I just put another quick second coat on the drawers as well, just on the front, so that they will match the main part. So here is the finished product. I think the lighting does make it look a little bit different, so I'll probably add a picture of it in the light and not in the dark with the patio lights on, but I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like it turned out really well. I would still like to get some different knobs here and replace those, so in the meantime I just painted them the same color. And like I said, I didn't do the inside, but probably shouldn't touch that one yet. So yeah, there you have it. Honestly, it was really easy and fun to do. It didn't take too long. I mean, especially since this is smaller. Some of the spots where it kind of glooped up, by doing that second coat, it smoothed that out. So that was what was nice about the second coat, but I am pretty happy with it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Any questions about the product or really just anything, just feel free to ask. Mention it in the comments. So here we have the finished product. I'm pretty happy with it. These are definitely some mismatched knobs. They're a little wild. So I'll show you here. They just screwed in from the front here. And then you just screw the back part on. So they were really pretty easy to put on. So I got these all at Hobby Lobby. They ranged in price from about $5 to $10. So like this one was $10, a little bit more expensive. This one was a little bit less. So they just ranged in there. But since Hobby Lobby usually has coupons, they were 50% off that. So it was probably about $17 altogether. And they usually have coupons online also. So it really wasn't too bad. So I am pretty happy with it. Got a skeleton key, a crown, gotta have the bling. Oh yeah, and the skull.